Welcome back, music lovers. Severo here from Severo Music Studios. Thank you for joining me on another couch session where we speak to one of our local artists that's really doing us proud in our various communities. Today I have a very special guest. She's a wonderful artist that helped me out with one of my previous special live stream gigs. For those of you who remember, it was the pre-Valentine's live stream special, and you absolutely slammed it there. Thanks again very much. But we are here right now just to actually know her story, as well as I am curious. Guys, this is why I do it. I want to put the artists out there to let you know that you don't have to go to the ends of the earth to find quality talent. And this girl's story is actually very interesting. Of the very short things I knew, I could put certain two and two together, but the strides, the feats that she's actually reached over this period of time is actually amazing, and that's why I absolutely had to have her for this couch session. So Meagan Thomas, thank you very much for being at Severo Music Studios.
Thank you for having me.
And tell me, how was your experience so far here in Severo Music Studios?
I mean, it's been so, Severo is so easygoing. I don't feel nervous. It's been really good.
That's nonsense. She was nervous the entire time.
I was nervous beforehand, but it's very chill, yeah.
Yeah, ease into it. You just have to let them, find their way. See, it's all good here. Now, tell me, how long ago did this musical journey start? Tell me again that little story that you told me of why you actually just wanted to have some material, or why you started being on social media with your singing and everything.
Okay, you want me to start there or at the beginning?
Go to the beginning, sure. And let's lead into that.
Okay, so in the beginning, my house was always filled with music. My parents always played different genres of music.
Okay.
And my dad always used to take me to live shows, performances, and I used to watch musicals a lot. I was a big fan of musicals. And when I watched The Sound of Music, I knew I was supposed to be on stage. But I was shy, so I didn't sing. I used to sing in my bedroom or in the shower,
Yes.
Flashback. Fast forward to grade 6, I think. Grade 5, 6. Our school had auditions for the school musical, but it was the rendition of The Sound of Music. So I was like,
Lovely.
I have to audition because my favorite movie.
If I had a dream.
I know. And then I auditioned to play Liesel.
Yes.
She's one of the kids, right?
Yep.
But then I got the role of Maria.
Well, that's great.
I know. I was like, what? Yeah, but anyways, so I got that, and then since being on stage, I just felt like that was my thing.
Okay.
So I've always wanted to do musical theater. It's never happened, of course. I mean, I've done community theater outside of school.
It is a hard industry.
It is a tough industry to get into.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm still doing advertisements and some on-screen acting, but it's overseas. Yeah, and then
yeah, the little story
that
of
story.
Yes.
So I watched this movie of this girl. Her mother passed away before she was born, and the only thing she had left of her mother was this video of her mother singing. And I thought to myself, what if I die and no one knows that I can at least sing a tune? So I thought I'd start making covers and then upload them onto YouTube. And then someone noticed my covers on YouTube, and I started sharing it to Facebook, and more people started noticing it, and people were like, can you please sing at our event? We're having an opening at our restaurant, we're having open streets. And then I started singing at events, and people were like, okay, we're so tired of cover songs, we want original music. And that's where it started.
Right.
Yeah, now I have 5 songs that came out last year, but that's just the beginning, guys. There's more to come.
What did I tell you guys? I mean, who releases 5 singles in the space of less than 2 years? We live in a single-based society nowadays. I say that, who releases 5 singles in such a short time, whereas I come from the final ages of where artists always bring out albums. You know, when last did you go into a shop and buy a CD? You know, everyone had that release date. Everyone was lined up outside the CD shop.
Yeah.
Or to get... I remember one of the last thing, you know, when Usher brought out Confessions, but then he brought out a special edition because it had My Boo on it.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, no, that's how we have to get the special edition. Yes. You know, so to do that nowadays is actually amazing, and really congrats on that. I mean, I've had a handful of people here who also, I mean, they've had stuff that's on the radio right now, or working with these amazing people, but I mean, they have such a large interval in between every song. I know of some people who are huge, or at least in their community and their parts, there's only 3 songs that they ever did in like 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, no, that's really great. And where does the inspiration come from all of these songs? Because I mean, there's Serenity. There's what's the other one? Toxic. There's
Fall Into Your Love.
Fall Into Your Love, and like
Friend Zone. There's Lives.
Yeah, does anyone notice all of these only have one word?
It's the main message.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the latest one is Overrated.
Well, and where does your inspiration come from? Do you think it comes to you easy, putting together a little melody and things like that?
I think it depends on the beat. So when I hear something, and then sometimes I feel like I can write something. Like right now, I feel like I can write something. And then sometimes I would hear a beat and I just feel like, no, this is not it. You know?
Alright. Now, tell me, how long have you actually been in this music game? Wait for it.
Just last year.
Ladies and gents, I've been studying music for over nearly 20 years. But I'm not a songwriter. I've written songs, doesn't make me a songwriter, you know what I mean? And even the stuff that I have written was not really for sax. But I mean, to really actually, it always amazes me, or the other artists, producers, whatever I come across, and they just have this knack for just making something sound nice. You know, just having an idea, putting words to it, and making it real snappy, or at least so meaningful. I mean, that's something truly special, and that's gonna be one of the assets that I pray that you know that you will absolutely reach for the stars in. Now, well, before I get to the last question I always ask everyone.
Okay.
With regards to your performances, I always love asking this question. It's kind of 2 parts. What has been like your best and sometimes worst or most embarrassing experience, like maybe during a performance or in a session or something like that?
With singing?
Yeah. Or on stage in your theater thing, you know? Who's fallen, whose wig has come off?
I think not last year, 2020. I was performing in a community show called Given to Fly.
Right.
And I was wearing socks in the scene, and I didn't realize the floor was slippery. So I made the mistake of running from backstage onto stage, and I fell and I hit my head.
Oh, backwards?
And everyone was like laughing, but they thought it was part of the show, so at least.
Oh, okay.
So
work it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tend to this concussion later. That is amazing. And your best one?
My best one.
It's always subjective, you know. Yes, changes from day to day. But
I don't think I've had my best one yet. I think it's.
Best so far? Yeah. I also look at that. I've had one of my best experience maybe this year, and prior to that, the one I always look back on. Maybe it's not always, but the one I always look back on before then was in 2018.
Okay.
That was before the pandemic and everything. So, but yeah, but it was when I had just a massive crowd, like chant back the words or sing back the words. I stop playing and I let them sing.
Wow,
It makes me feel like I own the song for a moment.
Wow.
to get a real audience interaction. That's what it is for me.
Yeah.
So, have you had one of those?
No.
Come on.
No, I think the reason why is because, so I explained to you off camera that I like to sing songs from the 50s and
Yes,
the 60s.
very eclectic, yes.
And a lot of the opportunities that I've had to sing were for younger people. So they weren't really feeling the songs.
I feel you there.
So I feel like I need to maybe sing more modern songs, maybe. And also I feel like my genre is different. It's very like chill.
Exactly. If you're an artist, you
easy.
shouldn't let anyone else tell you what your genre should be. Sure, take some guidance, some advice. But if you know what you like, you can't. No one can fault you for that.
Yeah.
You know. So final question. What message do you have to aspiring artists who maybe want to go into the music or theater?
Okay.
Something like that. You've had experience in both, so what advice could you give to aspiring artists in those fields?
Something that comes up for me a lot is that life is so short. Don't be afraid. Just do it. Doesn't matter where you start or how you start. Just do it. Just start.
She is right. That does come up. I've heard that as well. People, and it's very true. You know, some of us are really good at doing things. We're not good at starting. Where do I start?
Also, being too scared to start.
Point is, make a start. Start somewhere, and there's never a manual to go with these things that in the arts. Always just have to wing it.
Yeah.
But that is not all that we're gonna hear from Meagan Thomas today. She's actually here to sing one of her singles. And what are we gonna hear today?
Overrated.
Overrated, the new song that will be coming out real soon. Actually, by the time this video comes out, this single would already be available for download on all the platforms,
Yes.
I believe. Yes. So here we have Overrated by Meagan Thomas.
Sound from Zion.
I've been thinking about you, I've been thinking things about you, things I shouldn't even think about you. I'm trying to call you, but I know that I shouldn't even try to call you. Stay here, stay clear. I've been contemplating, thinking about you's overrated. I'm just trying to get to know you. I've been contemplating, thinking about you's overrated. I want you. I want you. I want you. I want you. That look that's in your eyes got me thinking that you want it. I do. Your hands got me excited, got me thinking that you want it. I do. 'Cause I do. Stay here, stay clear. I've been contemplating, thinking about you's overrated. I'm just trying to get to know you. I've been contemplating, thinking about you's overrated. I want you. I want you.
Hi guys, my name is Meagan Thomas and I just had an awesome, wonderful afternoon at Severo Music Studios. Don't forget to stream and download my new song Overrated on all music streaming platforms. Severo Music Studios. One rhythm, one life.